Welcome to day 2 of Luxor. Cycling to Karnak temple. Nice little 12-kilometre to start the day. And we're about to go over the Nile, so let's have a gander. Should we have a gander? Squeaky bike still around, don't you worry. Wow. Not sure if that field's supposed to be that flooded. But yeah, we're going to Karnak temple and then gonna have a quick little look at Luxor temple and then probably take a ferry back with the bikes, hopefully. So we're now on the east bank. Hanging out the side of the bus, it's normal here. Do what they want. Health and safety, don't care, boys. Well, we made it to the Karnak temple. I thought yesterday was packed out, but wait till you see this. Christ. It's interesting to note that most of them are beheaded. Alright, so the main reason is the statue's being defaced because of the introduction of different religions. Antlers. Looting and reusing of the stone. Natural erosion, earthquakes. And just archaeological recovery in fragments which they found in the ground around this area. It's got writings carved in Italian up there. Cool, what a vast site. Look at this. Wow. Those columns are bigger than I thought they were going to be. As a starting point. Look at this old wall as well. Wow. It's pretty good. Look at the size of this geezer's hat. Looks like a pair of trousers. So we come to the place where all the tourists haven't bothered to visit. And it's all the rocks from excavation that they haven't got use for. And no one's coming to this part, but there's some cool hieroglyphs even on this. So. But look at this, it's just unbelievable. I like Carl Pilkington got it right, there are plastic bags whizzing in the air. Plastic bag whizzing in the air. At least it's not a shitty nappy. Yep. Construction side vibes. Got the statues, there's one almost intact, just the eyes and the face have been scrubbed out. But yeah. Security guard offered to take our photo. Not sure how much he would have wanted for that. Yeah, this is a complete reconstruction. They dismantled it and then built it again. It just looks absolutely mad. Done a good job. An absolute madness. Look, there's a lake in the centre as well. I'm having a great time. Much more enjoyable than yesterday, I can say that for certain. This is much more impressive and incredible. Great site. Karnak, come. When you come to Luxor, have a gander at this. Once you avoid the tourists, it gets better and better. And look up here, there's the obelisks. There's 3 standing there. One small, one medium, one large. I wonder if the size represents anything. So from what I've looked up, the different sizes of obelisks are dependent on the prestige. So the larger it is, the more offering to God, or the gods. and it reflects like power, wealth, status. And a cat. Hello. Funny features, didn't you? I tell you what, the pharaohs must have been walking around all day. I know they weren't murdered in chariots and being carried about, but still, their servants, they must have been knackered being on their feet. It's a big old site. I barely covered any of it. 136 acres, I think it was. So they never actually used marble here because it's not a natural resource. It doesn't actually occur here in Egypt. So they were using granite, sandstone, limestone. But yeah, I was convinced earlier I saw a piece of marble, but it must have just been granite. The ruins are old, but that wall looks so much older. There's a pharaoh with their son. Have a banana. As well, right, if you come here, come to the gift shop at the end, you can buy Tutankhamun's actual golden mask, right? It'll set you back 500 British pounds. I think it's a bargain of a lifetime. What do you reckon? Not bad for 500 quid. Sorry, £510. Might stretch the budget a bit. This is absolutely crazy. So we are about a kilometre away from Karnak Temple now, where we just were, that Karnak site. And we're just on our way to Luxor Temple, which is 5 kilometres down the road. But we're at the Avenue of Sphinx right now. And look how many Sphinx statues there were at one point. The entire route was paved with Sphinxes. That's quite some haul. So I'm guessing it's part of the ticket when you pay to go in the Luxor Temple, which we're gonna skip. Templed out. I'm content with what I've seen today. Sometimes that's enough, you know. Don't need to overdo it. Here we are, Luxor Temple site. Not very touristy at all. Columns intact, which is cool to see. Funnily enough, these ones actually don't look like they've had a lot of renovation works. Can't see a lot of concrete signs. But yeah, as you can see, it's a much smaller site than what we've just been to, but it's about the same price, which doesn't make sense. What we went to was definitely value for money, for sure. Nothing beats an orange sphere. And right now you can get one with a hole in its exhaust. So yeah, this is Luxor Temple. There you go. You can see the entire site from the outside, so it's pointless paying for that one. That Sprite so wants to fall off his truck.